says, yeah, how many can you juggle? The guy goes, I can't. He just tries to juggle and it screws up for him, and he goes and practices juggling. I'd like to play Leona. Okay. And have you give me critique? Sure. I'll ADC with you then, man. With Leona, one thing that you want to make sure you have is your runes and masteries correct. So runes, you want to have armor yellows, magic resist, blues, period. That's an absolute must. From that, you want to have your quints either be health, GP10, or some people, for some odd reason, run bonus armor or physical attack damage. Up to you. Your reds, this is where I run AD. The logic behind it, you Zenith Blade, you're going to auto attack. You're going to shield, which counts as an auto attack. Instantly, you're doing an additional 18 damage, as opposed to running magic penetration, which is going to shave off and give you a bonus like 4 damage, or if you run ability power, which is going to give you like an extra 7. Where if you're running that physical AD, you're Zenith Blading, auto attacking, Qing auto attacking, Solar Flare auto attacking, etc., etc. You get more damage output out with the auto attacks and the physical damage than you do with anything else, magic pen or the ability power. So that's what I do. It's completely up to you. I mean, whatever you would like. That's just how I run Leona, and I find it to be very effective for me. So, armor yellows, magic resist blues, and I think we have. I do have everyone. Do you want to see my runes I use for Leona? I mean, you can always type them. That's the one thing, but that's what I like on Leona. It is not failed me. The difference that I run, I have 2 support pages that I'll set up. I run with my quints is the GP10 crap. Sometimes I run it. The other time is I will run flat HP, and then I get a Doran Shield super early, and at 2, I'm just balls to the wall, all in. That's how I like playing Leona, and that's how I feel she should be played, is just this overly aggressive, insane lane presence. Just, oh, I'm getting auto-attacked, whatever. I take 2 or 3 auto-attacks, I run back into the bush, give about 5 seconds, I'm back in full HP, I run back out and do the same thing all over again. So, if everyone's good, got everything all set, finally with the full 5, we're just going to start up the game. One thing with Leona is you dictate the speed of the lane. If you are a passive Leona, your AD carry is forced to be passive. If you are an aggressive Leona, well then your ADC needs to be aggressive. And that's one of the things where it's super hard in solo queue to play those aggressive support laners, because you're the deciding factor in it. However, if you're diving in and your ADC is a passive individual, well, you're in trouble. That's where I will tell people, play Leona, I'm playing Draven, I'm super aggressive. At level 2, we can go in. Like, I lay down the lines on what I like to do, at what levels, how much damage I can do. I just lay it out for my support that I'm playing with, because it's easier for them to then understand, okay, this ADC knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing. So we're going to be having Leona. I can go Draven. This is what I do in all my Smurf games, which is just ridiculous. And HP regen is good too. You can run HP regen. It's not too bad. Oh, MR at 18. Okay, alright. 3 GP10, 2.7 HP regen. Sure, if you get level 2. I'll play Draven then.
Welcome to the League of Draven.
He's who I run in all my Smurf games, just period, is Draven and Lux. If I'm forced to support, then I'm playing Janna or Lulu. As those are my favorite supports. Unless I am duo queuing with somebody, then I'll play like the Thresh or Leona. But for my page in particular, this is what I run on Draven, just physical damage, magic resist, and armor, because I don't need armor penetration. When you have the spinning axe, it's better to have more physical damage so that you can do more damage to them. You just need to know who you can focus out. So if you're hitting the Leona's got 75 armor to start, well, I won't touch you. I'll kill your ADC that's running the full page that I am, all AD, and I'll kill him because I do more damage than... I mean, Draven just does an insane amount of damage than any other ADC out there. So that's what I like. That's what I like to run, anyways. Some people run the lifesteal. I personally don't give a crap about lifesteal because I'll kill you and get my bloodthirst super early. This is what I also run. Sometimes I'll take the 1 point out of Juggernaut and put it elsewhere. I'll sometimes put it to reduce extra damage from, or bonus armor, magic resist, etc. I kind of change it around, but that 1 point I'm keeping it in the extra health at least this time. Oh god, I need barrier! Oh god, I don't have barrier! No! Oh gosh, I got so into talking I forgot my barrier. Okay, this is not going to be the most fun I've had in the bot lane. I don't think I'm queuing up with anybody over a plat level. Okay, so we just have plat, runaway, and me. So we're going to be facing most likely silver level areas, but fucking LeBlanc without barrier, I'm so dead. I'm absolutely so dead. I'm going to need to watch out for this. LeBlanc is going to want to use her fucking W, jump in on me, and QQ me. If I see her dashing and I use my stand aside, I can immediately cancel her dash, forcing her to stop in place. And everyone's first reaction is, oh shit, I need to run. And that's when I can kill her. So, if we take a look, we do see, brought to you by the LOL Nexus, you see that LeBlanc is fucking diamond. Okay, so if I was at LeBlanc and I see a Draven with no barrier, I'm camping bot lane. If I am Lee Sin, I'm camping bot lane. I'm asking for trouble right now, and it's gonna come in a very, very painful way. But I need to be super careful. They do have that Kale as well. Oh my gosh. Kale can just ult LeBlanc after I'm bursting her out, or ult the Vayne. Riven Lee Sin. They don't have really a protect the Vayne comp. If I get really far ahead, I can chunk anybody down here in 2 or 3 shots. If I can get an early Bloodthirster and then go into my last Whisper and start building the boots and attack speed, such as the Phantom Dancer, or sort of the Divine if I need to, I can do so. So I'm not terribly scared. I just have to watch out for this LeBlanc. If she gets fed, oh, it's going to hurt so bad. And it is a mirror match in mid lane. So it's going to come down to junglers to decide how that mid lane's going to go. Whenever it's a mirror match, it's straight skill. Yeah, they're totally going to rock me. I know, strange. They're going to rip me a new anus. Whenever it's a mirror match, it is straight skill. It's, you know, who had the right masteries and runes, whose jungler came the most, who used what skill at what second, who calculated the minion damage that's going to be going on once I start that first auto attack. It's all things you need to take into effect and into account when you're doing a mirror match. And most time, people don't ever think about the minions being the deciding factor, but early on, they definitely are. I'm wrecking this LeBlanc. There are 2 types of summoners, Flash and D. F is for Flash. If you don't have Flash on F, you're terrible. That's just my opinion, but I don't care. You can do it on whatever key you like. I used to run Flash on D, but people so many times are just like, F is for Flash. It's like, alright, F is for Flash. Also, Manix, don't start with the Relic Shield thing, whatever it is. Yeah, don't start Relic Shield. You want to either start with Doran Shield or with the coin. There's no point in picking up any other support item. Just if you run the numbers, you can see countless forum posts about it, about people who have just done the calculations. It's freaking hot in here. You want to run with the Ancient Coin. Just it gives you the most amount of gold, and then your first back is you will get the Doran Shield if you started with the coin, and if you started Doran Shield, then you get coin first back along with the wards. But I'm not off tomorrow. I'm actually off every Friday and Saturday for the next month. And this Friday at 9 p.m., I'll be streaming throughout the course of the day, practicing, doing a little bit of warm-up of my casting, but I will be doing a LCS-style, basically qualifier cast from 9 to midnight of gold and lower. So you cannot be higher than gold to participate in the tournament. So I'm pretty excited. I love watching lower players as they just do the most ridiculous things. And that's my favorite thing to cast. So I'll either have Dreamless X duo cast with me, or I'll be rocking it all solo and kind of see how it goes. But probably start the stream right around 2 o'clock, stream for a little bit, take an hour break, change everything on over, and then be streaming again. Give like a 30-minute warm-up. I'm also going to grab some RP cards to do a giveaway. That's one thing as Draven, you don't want to have your spinning axe stop. What the fuck? Support LeBlanc! Oh man, with 50 ability power, we need to focus her out. Manix, I know you're going to hear this about 45 seconds later, but at level 2, we don't focus Vayne, we focus LeBlanc. We're going to blow her up, and we're going to keep her down. Vayne isn't going to be able to do much, and we'll do a hell of a lot more. Especially to her. She's got 28 armor, that's it. I'm going to pick up Stand Aside to make sure that we can do this. Oh shoot, the dash in. You're taking so much deeps. Can't just take that minion damage. You gotta wait for when they're like no minions, both are really low, and then you gotta just dive on in. We got the HP pot rocking, so we're gonna be okay. That ward did die, but that's alright. I'm not scared of the LeBlanc. She's just gonna dash in and Q and dash out. Which is whatever, I don't really care. Yep, there we go. We see her dashing on in. Oh, that was... What? I didn't get kicked back? What the heck? That's not normal. Alright. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That Lee Sin, if he started at red buff, could be making his way bottom now. Oh, that ignite came off. You don't have to body block for me. I'm okay. Oh, you didn't need to flash either, but... That works. At least we're alive. Not necessarily needed for the flash. We see Mumu coming on in. I do got to be super careful of that LeBlanc. I don't have barrier. With the stun, though! Oh, so close. If that Leona had just Zenith Bladed at the same time that stun went off, 100% kill. No questions about it. And this is where if I can read that LeBlanc dashing in, I can stun her on the spot, and then I could kill her. I just have to be able to see her, that's the only thing. And I don't have the lifesteal, just the every auto attack gaining the few extra HP. Oh gosh. And the no barrier, I went to press it too. I clicked freaking D and I was like, ignite. Yeah, that's not fun, but that's okay. I'll finish the Vamp Scepter, so I have infinite lane sustain now. No problem here. Yeah, you called it. You called it. Where did I find work in Melbourne? I actually work for Verizon, so I do cellular phone sales for them. Tried to find some landscaping, and it didn't work out. They don't pay you jack nothing for landscaping, so. Oh, Leona using the exhaust. Not. You don't want to use the exhaust unless we're going aggressive or you're getting engaged on. So now we have a big cooldown that we have to wait out for. Like, we wanted to use the exhaust if Leona's going in. Or not Leona, but like LeBlanc dives in and she's really low, or if Vayne's going in. But that's alright, no big deal. Now Leona can go home. I can sit here and farm this out, get some solo experience, catch me back up, as they are probably about 4.5 in level. And by the time they come on down here and they get the 3 waves of experience that are going to build up, they're going to be 5. So just trying to catch back up as quick as possible here while building those conservation stacks. That way if I do end up getting a kill, I'll be right back in the game to conservation. I'm going to go do double golems just because I don't want to push up. We don't have any wards out for if Lee Sin is to come on bottom, and I don't feel comfortable pushing out too far. Procking some sunlights. Leona, you don't need to necessarily tank it. It's nice that you do, but I can tank this no problem. I do have the Vamp Scepter, so if you're running like HP regen, then sure, you can tank them all day. I'm not going to stop you because you're going to be at full HP in no time, but again, looking now, Vayne's got fucking Cutlass And it's still that LeBlanc down here. This is not the most exciting thing ever. I'm gonna... I needed a flash out. If I got condemned, I would be dead right now. So if anyone was wondering, like, oh wow, why did he flash? Well, while I was pinned into the wall and it chained, the Vayne had tumbled in, and if I got condemned, she would have put 3 more auto attacks in me, proc the silver bolts, and I would be a dead Draven. Again, that no barrier really, oh, that stun just missing. And I don't have flash either, and that stun's not going to be up for another 5-6 seconds, so chasing is not worth it. However, LeBlanc now no flash, LeBlanc no ignite, and no clone for the LeBlanc. If I could hit 6, I won't hit 6 till after this wave though. Oh no! The flash, the stun! Over here! Oh, she did use her ultimate to dash. Just watch for the blink back. Oh no! Curse of the Sad Mummy! Oh man! So close. And I don't even want to build anything. I mean, I have my ultimate. Oh, I have my ultimate. Oh, I think I just heard LeBlanc go back. Fuck. That won't hit. Yeah. Just saying hello. Just seeing who's back in Fountain, that's all. But 0-2, this is what happens when you freaking... when you face a team like this. Like, look at this team. Damage dealer, damage dealer, damage dealer, damage dealer, damage dealer. Definite damage dealer in the bot lane, and you start 50 ability power. But if that happens and they don't get kills, well, they're far behind. But if they get kills, and, well, it's Vayne LeBlanc, and they will... then they're gonna be ahead. Of course, when I... Oh, it was a good play, Leona. Sorry, I was not able to follow up. I want to wait for you to be 6. And again, we got to be super careful here. Oh, that beautiful stun. But the chains... Alright, we're gonna go home. We're gonna go home. We're just gonna leave. There's no put. Just leave. That LeBlanc's gonna rotate around, and she's gonna try to kill. If anything, just not even worth. We don't want to feed this bot lane any more than we have to. Every time they burst us out, we just gonna go home. That's all. We're alive. We saved ourselves. Vayne's final hour is down. LeBlanc's ultimate is just back up by the time we get down here. But once, if a Mumu comes down with Curse of the Sad Mummy again, I mean, we'll have Leona Solar Flare. We'll have my ultimate. Well, so the Whirling Death. Then you'll have my Qs for the spinning axes. Just a huge amount of damage that we can put out onto somebody. We just need to all have it synchronized. That's all. That's all we need. Don't, Leona. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just got to continue to farm and try to get that cash flow, that money revenue going on in. Again, if we can get that Mumu, if we can get Curse of the Solar Flaring Whirling, the Curse of the Solar Flaring Death, that would be great, which is just Curse of the Sad Mummy, Solar Flare, and then also Whirling Death. Curse of the Sad Death. Curse of the Sunny Death. How about that one? I like that one a lot. Again, I do no damage. If I finish this Bloodthirster, then I'd feel a lot more comfortable versus the Vayne. But you saw my spinning axe didn't do anything for damage to the Vayne. I mean, like, friggin' 150, and that's chump change to what I need it to do. See on that 20 HP every time. I'm really nervous to show back up into this lane, actually, with solo HP and no barrier. I gotta watch just for that LeBlanc diving on over. Yeah. I don't mind. Like, LeBlanc is just gonna zone us out. There's nothing that we can do here. Just wait for them to dive in on turret. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna sit back, wait for him to dive, and we're going to try to make the most out of a sticky opportunity. One thing with Vayne is you never want to stand in front of this turret. Like, basically this section right here, everything below that line I just drew, is danger zone, is bad day, where you just don't want to be because she's going to condemn you. She's going to condemn you into the turret, she'll condemn you into the wall, and you're going to die. I'm just trying to heal up as much as I can off any minion I can. Even if I don't get the last hit, I just want to heal up. I'm super scared of that LeBlanc right now. Well, I got the last hit at least. Not necessarily worth the damage that I took, but... I'm super scared. I want that LeBlanc to dive on in. Yep, I'm gonna die. Oh, she flashed! Folks, around the stuns! Rock the sunlight! However, she does get the condemn. Ethereal Chains are gonna miss, and Mumu needs to land the stun here. Does get flash, Curse of the Sad Mummy, Leona going on in. They're gonna force the barrier from the Vayne as she's gonna die. Lee Sin showing up now for the fight. They're gonna be going on to him. Mumu though with 0 mana, he needs to get on out.
Now this is how to move.
Oh man. Do you see that LeBlanc's picking up more and more kills? Sadly, that's just the power of LeBlanc. You saw her just dive on in. She's got 104 ability power, and I have no barrier, and I can't do anything. She just dives in, boom, boom, drops her skills, blows me up, and this is just one of those games where at champion select, you got to make sure you're paying attention. I wasn't. Oh my goodness. Too easy. Just gonna wait it out. Turret hits it once, I hit it once. Turret hits it once, I hit it once. Oh, that Zenith Blade. Blindly getting tossed out, but screw you, Vayne. I'll kill you with your little asshole friend not in lane. I'll kill you, bitch! Run the fuck away. Best watch yourself. Get over here! Oh. I gotta get out. I'm sorry, Leona. I'm sorry, I can't stay. LeBlanc's too much of a bully. Oh, man. Draven is a blast to play. I absolutely love playing Leona. You gotta get out, man. It is... You gotta just hug turret. Oh, no. The dive in! I don't have any ability to follow it up, though. I'm sorry. Like, when we are behind... If you're playing an aggressive bot lane like Leona Draven, where you're this dive in, you want to kill the enemy, and you're behind, you need to change your entire mindset to everything we do from here on out is not feed the enemy. It's no longer like, let's try to fight. Like, if we can get a Mumu in here, sure, and we can combo everything, great. But just changing the mindset to, we don't fight. Whatever we do, we disengage every fight we get, we run away, we survive. It's how you have to change the mindset. Otherwise, you get Vaynes that, I mean, she's not terribly big, but you have just the LeBlanc, who thankfully hasn't built a Magi's, which I see most support LeBlanc players doing, just because it's super lulzy, and you can just blow up ADCs no problem. But just playing super, super passive. Like this lane, gonna just freeze it. Just absolutely gonna just freeze the lane. I don't want to do anything. I just want minions to push into my base, and I want to safely farm for as long as I... No, Leona, run away! Leona, no! No, don't... Ah, fuck! Not what I want to do. I want to freeze. Now that I have to push out, anytime I push out, I run the risk of then Vayne using Final Hour and chasing me back. If she chases me back to base, well, LeBlanc's most likely going to Ethereal Chain me, going to lock me down, and I'll die. It's one of the things where if you ever see your AD carry just kind of running away from minions, It's not because he's scared of them and they think they're going to kill him. It's that you just want to freeze the lane. You don't want to try to shove it. You don't want anything crazy to happen. You want to stay safe. You want to stay alive. And this is where, you know, you just got to be super careful. Just like that. You saw LeBlanc rotate on over. We did have the word at try. LeBlanc wants to come on down here. Oh, does find the enemy LeBlanc. And it's going to be a battle of the bonks. Battle of the LeBlancs. Just toss my trinket on over there. We see Kale rotating on down now as well. They are going to be pushing onto the dragon. There's little that we can do. Amumu, you need to be super careful here, man. We have Kale as well. Kale's going to be able to use her ultimate. Amumu, you gotta just go on out. We're good. They have 3 bottom, which is okay. Again, if they want to dive, that's one thing where we can turn around and maybe make something happen. But we don't want to fight. We don't, no, we don't want to fight again. I want to farm. I have 88 farm at 20 minutes. The solar flare coming from Leona is going to lock down those golems pretty good. They're not going anywhere now. GG golems. But, yeah, they picked up that dragon. And I'm so just scared of the enemy right now. I need to just keep farming. And this is one of the things where if Draven gets behind, he doesn't do as much damage as I personally would like him. Oh. Oh. Just missing. Yeah, and I can't catch her. I would have liked to, but I can't. I didn't have anywhere to spinning axe. I would have spinning axe and caught it. It was a great Leona ult. I mean, it came off of cooldown, locked them all up, which was allowed me to get the Whirling Death in there, which was super nice. And there's the Divine Intervention coming out from the Kale. So now she's not going to have her ultimate, which she's going to run on home now. Yeah, 25 G's for that clone. That's what I was looking for. I gotta catch those axes, I know. I know. Because I didn't catch the axes. I also have 3,000 gold that I need to go back and spend. I'm gonna go home. I'm just gonna run away. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I want to go home. I need the monies. Change Draven to the axe juggling fuck, if I think that's what that says, the stars. Draven he's really good at what he does, which is doing a crap load of damage in an instant. And in short bursts, if you can catch those spinning axes, your damage output is the highest out of any AD carry. Look, 197 extra on every single auto attack. That's like a freaking Caitlyn headshot every time you hit somebody. The thing is, you are right, it's incredibly difficult to play Draven because you need to catch the spinning axes to be effective. If you don't, well, you're not going to, A, do next to anything for damage. I mean, you're just going to be a simple auto attacker then with really short range, so you don't, you just don't do well with it. So you want to make sure that you have the spinning axes so you can kite along, keep using the W, stay moving, stay kiting backwards. That's the biggest thing. I'm a little scared of that Kale. She ends up catching me out here. I'm just trying to catch the spinning axes. Don't blow ultimates, please. We don't have all but the stun onto the Amumu. Pain's trying to run away. Does get locked down as well as she's gonna die here. gonna try to take up on mid lane now. I don't know where they are. That's the only thing. We have no vision whatsoever on the map. A little nervous for that Amumu to rotate on up. Oh, he's just clearing out the Baron or the Dragon icon. There's the Lee Singa. Oh, we see Kale coming on in. How much armor she got? 67 armor. The standard Kale build. Rushing that Gnasher's Tooth, giving you so much wave clear ability. All you do is you pop your E, a couple auto attacks, and the whole wave goes on down. So boom. Melee minions dead. Onto the cannon minion. Mage minions, one auto attack each. They drop, and she just farms the whole wave. Which for me, I got to auto attack at least everything once, which isn't as good, but not gonna complain. At least I can farm. Oh, Vayne, you want to do this, Vayne? Do you want to fight right now? Nope. That burst damage, though. Unbelievable. That freaking Jace read that so perfectly. Saw them coming in, and this is where I picked up the Bloodthirster. I picked up the Last Whisper. I have so much burst in an instant. Jace's Q did 60% of your HP. Well, so did my Q, which did about a quarter, and my ultimate, which did just about everything else. Jace just happened to snag the kill. There's little that can be done here. We can just push right onto this turret, no big deal. And on to the next one if we wanted. Mumu does have Curse of the Sad Mummy. We do also have... Okay, but I see maybe we're going to be running away from this fight. I don't know why. We need to be going in. Like, we just need to lane fight these guys. Oh, there's the Solar Flare coming out. We are going to burst down the Vayne instantaneously. And now we can once again begin onto the push. Oh, the stun does just miss. I don't have that barrier. I need to be super careful. Oh, but that Riven, she stepped up for just a second. I need to back out. I'm backing out. I'm going home. Oh! The Amumu ult does come out. Doesn't land on anybody. No one was ready for that. Everyone taking incredibly low. So there's the Kale ultimate. I won't be able to make it back. I was thinking if I ult into the base, I may be able to kill somebody back at base, but it's not worth it. Not worth trying. Oh, where are you, Vayne? Running back to base. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hi, Vayne. Did you see Whirling Death on the... Aw! Call it back! Yes! Woo! Suck it! Owned! Yes! Oh, baby! Yeah, the bait and switch! Oh, frick yeah! So good. It's just like the freaking... the ash arrows that you used to do and kill people back at spawn. Yes! That's what I was looking for. I was like, oh, I missed the timing. Crap. If I actually had timed it 3 full seconds, then it would have been a kill. But, yes, that was awesome. Caught her on the return. That's the thing, too, with Draven. You missed the ultimate, like, oh my gosh, I missed. Hit R again. It's going to come right on back and snag that kill. Snag the kill for it. Oh, that was so sweet. You are right. It's only worth if you type it in the chat, and I just type owned. If I can charge up my 2 spinning axes right here, and Vayne pushes one more wave, I'll kill her. I mean, even if Vayne comes in with final hour, I'll kill her. Probably she rotated mid, though. They're going to be rotating Baron now. Yeah, so there's Vayne in mid lane. I'm going to be looking for that bottom turret. Jace sniping a kill. That's nice. That's what I like to see. I don't know who I'm going to be fighting in bottom. I don't think anyone's going to stop me. I think I'm just going to be able to freely push this turret down. Yeah, I'm going to. It's a free bot turret. Dragon should be up as well. So we should be able to go and pick the dragon up as for free. This freaking Jace kicking so much butt, sniping all these kills. Oh, we do see the solar flare beautifully stunning onto the Lee Sin. Not good enough, pal. Sorry, man. One of the things, Draven has that global presence. You think you're gonna get out. Nope. No, you won't. You're gonna die. Ah! I tried to turn around last second. Timed it out with the ultimate. It's just like a Tryndamere ultimate. You gotta time it the same exact way. Trend ults. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop ignite. 1 auto attack. Run for your life. He's gonna die to the ignite damage unless he starts life stealing. Very easy to do. Very easy. I'm gonna only build 1 Phantom Dancer, then I'm gonna go actually into Infinity's Edge, whatever, and Guardian Angel will be my last item. So that if I do have to 1v1 a LeBlanc or 1v1 a Kale, the only thing I'm gonna have to be scared of is when I pop back up again, kind of who's alive around them. So. But looking at the team, Riven, tons of damage, but super far behind. Lee Sin trying to get tanky. He's got like all sorts of weirded out build. He doesn't know what he wants. He's like, I want to be a tank, but I want to do damage, and I want to jungle really fast, so I got these jungle items, and just no. And Vayne, she's good. All attack speed though, looking for that last whisper next item. And then you also have Kale, who's doing a lot of damage. And just like that, boom. Whole fly disengaged. It was a 4v2 there, and they just ran away because they don't have an initiator. Look at that team. Who on this team is going to go and start the fight? They don't. They have all assassins. Where we have Amumu, we have Leona. We have so many initiators on the team to make something happen. That's right. Coward, better run. I'll kill you. Whoops. Now that I don't have a spinning axe, I won't. Bye-bye! Good game. Here comes the FF. That was a great fight. We caught him out right there. What had just happened? We caught him out, and we made him pay. So we picked up a couple kills, and Mumu got in, landed a beautiful stun, which allowed for Curse of the Sad Mummy to lock down 2, and called it a day there. One thing with Draven, while you're taking turrets, every once in a while, stop to auto-attack a minion, so then you can get your Blood Rush again. Whatever, LeBlanc. Whatever. Thanks for the free kill, and now 500 gold? 900 gold on Adoration stacks, and just like that, everything where the game looked like it wasn't going too well gets turned right on around. You make things happen. Just some fun plays, and we lost bot lane. Let's be honest. We got our butts kicked. However, when it comes to team fights, we have a team fight team. We have a Mumu. We have Leona. We have Jace. You also have Draven for more AoE damage. Like, we are a team fight lockdown. LeBlanc for assassination. You gotta build survivability, and there's no locket on that team to try and absorb some of the burst damage that we're gonna be putting out. There's 1 HP item for that whole team. The whole team has 1 HP item. That's it, and it's on Lee Sin. who's a tank slash kind of damage dealer. So it's funny to see how scared you are. I understand, LeBlanc. No, I really don't think you do. You wouldn't be bronze if you did know how. Alright, so we're going to sell this, and going to get one step closer towards that infinity edge. 300 gold off. I'm just going to Whirling Death in mid lane. Don't fight! Don't fight! I just used my ultimate. Oh, they're going on to Lee Sin. Oh, that's not it. I don't fight. What part of don't fight did... No! Oh, however, Crystal Sand Mummy is going to catch 3. They're going to go instantly onto the vein, locking her down as Riven's going to evaporate. Now we have the real one that does die, as that's a double kill and a good game. That is it. Wow, what a catch. And that's the beautiful thing about this game. I wasn't there. Normally you want your ADC to be in the fight. However, it wasn't even needed. It's just unbelievable. Just a great game overall. Fantastic play from the whole team. And Runaway getting super, super ballsy in that last fight, but it did pay off. So, just again, the post-game analysis, talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, how they could have won, what they could have done, etc., etc. One thing, if anyone doesn't know, you will see that this item spot is blank. Now, this is the jungle item. This is the Wriggles, as people would call it. A little bit different how they changed it all. It's not the original Wriggles, but it does pretty much the same thing. That's why it shows up as a blank spot, and it always does. I wonder if Riot or they'll ever fix it, but that's how it shows up as of right now. What bot lane did really well, they knew that I didn't have barrier. They capitalized on those opportunities. They killed me. They then needed to go and do dragons and needed to push towers. It's a mid LeBlanc. You have a Kayle. Kayle can dive in or send Lee Sin in. They can dive, kill somebody, and get out completely unscathed. I mean, you have Riven top, who's insanely good if she gets fed. Bot lane was already doing well. Lee Sin needed to go up top, needed to kill the Jace, who was getting super big, just feeding off this Riven. 1 in 5 at one point in time. And, you know, it never happened. In bot lane, kicked our butts. They pushed down the turret. They did well. They did get a dragon early on. I do believe they actually got 2 dragons. And the downside is they have an assassination team, which works really well if you're playing against bronze and silver players where they don't know how to team fight and push and take objectives, but that's not what we're playing in. And they won in lane, but their team fight, who's the initiator? What, Lee Sin's going to go on in and try to kick somebody out and they're going to kill him instantly? Well, by the time that happens, who are they going to kick out? You have Leona and Mumu in the front line. You have Jace, me, and LeBlanc in the back line. Acceleration Gate puts everybody into position, and the fight breaks out. So their team comp was really what lost them the game. There was no opportune times for them to come on in and make anything happen. Every time Mumu and Leona would go on in there, be super man mode, Mumu with some clutch ultimates, always using Curse of the Sad Mummy on 3 people at a minimum, which is one of the biggest things you need to do on a Mumu, is so many use it as that kill finisher. They're low HP. Boom, Curse of the Sad Mummy gonna get the kill. You can't. You gotta use it as that team fight starter, catching as many people as you can, and Runaway 5 did a fantastic job of that, and hence the score of 6-1 and 14. Leona, some great ultimates, odd plays early on with some exhausts that went down for no reason, also some really over-aggressive plays where, like, Draven's spinning axe was way behind me, and Leona then was initiating, and I wasn't able to follow up. Jace kicking butt, LeBlanc looking for opportunities and started picking up some kills, which did good. And all I did was pick up some snipe kills. So I have 2 kills, which are just snipes that were just total luck.